Budgety modern with real decks. Yeah. Alright, hello and welcome to Budgety Modern with real decks. This is Death and Taxes. This is just a more bare bones version of the deck. Last week we did Eldrazi and Taxes. This one's the original. It's changed a bit since its inception in the modern environment, but it still does basically the same thing with Ether Vials, Thalia, Leonin Arbiter, Flicker Wisp, and Restoration Angel. Those are like the meat of the deck. Path to Exile as well. And you run the 4 Ghost Quarters, the 4 Tech Edges, a bunch of white producing lands. And actually in my version right now I'm running 2 Mutavaults. It's a little bit greedy, but I really like Mutavault right now. It's possible that one of these Mutavaults should be a Plains. I'm trying 10 colorless lands, which is a little bit greedy, but with the 3 Smuggler's Copters I'm going to hope to get there. And my only double white spell is Flicker Wisp, so should be okay. I also went up to 23 lands. But basically what you're trying to do with this deck is develop your board while making sure that they can't develop theirs, and beat them down in the air or on the ground with 3/3 first striking golems. Yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. Leonin Arbiter does a lot of fun things with Path to Exile and Ghost Quarter, and Thraben Inspector is just a solid 1-drop that you can blink for extra value. Smuggler's Capture is a 3/3 flyer that loots. Really good, obviously. Great with Blade Splicer and Thraben Inspector because they crew it really easily for basically free because you probably weren't blocking or attacking with those creatures anyway. In the sideboard we've got your typical anti-artifact cards, 3 Stony Silence, 2 Gideon Ally of Zendikar for the control matchups and the more grindy matchups, 4 Graveyard Hate cards, 2 Relics, 1 Rest in Peace, and 1 Grafdigger's Cage. I like to diversify a little bit. Recently I've been pretty into Relic, but as good as Relic is at getting underneath Thalia, Rest in Peace just removes them all for the rest of the game, and that's pretty nice too. And sometimes it's just way better than having a Relic because they can rebuild their board. Mirran Crusader, obviously great against Grixis Death Shadow. Against any Death Shadow deck, Mirran Crusader is very good. And against a bunch of random green decks, Mirran Crusader is really good. So definitely a solid sideboard card. It was in the main deck. I just switched it to even Mind Sensor in the main deck instead because I think Mind Sensor is a little bit better positioned right now. I haven't seen that many Death Shadow decks lately, but Burn-Tinted Forge Tender in the sideboard for burn, and Lightning Bolt decks, and Anger of the Gods decks, and Pyroclasm decks. So it actually comes in against a lot of things, and it's a great 1-drop against anything with red in it for the most part. 2 Sunlance, deal with Mana Dorks, deals with like Merfolk before they get too big, deals with any burn creatures. It's pretty good. Solid, efficient removal. It's not instant speed, but what can you ask for? It's a white burn card. Deck and Stone is good against any kind of token deck. It's also good against any deck that you want more than 4 Path to Exiles for. So and you can randomly blow them out and get 2 creatures with that. So yeah, that's the deck. I like it a lot. It's one of my bread and butter decks in Modern. But yeah, let's jump into a match. This is Death and Taxes, mono white, traditional Death and Taxes. And we are on the draw. This hand has a turn 2 Thalia and a turn 4 Restoration Angel, and if they kill the first Thalia, we have a turn 3 Thalia to follow it up. It's not a terrible hand, but it doesn't have an Ether Vial, and it doesn't have a 3-drop, and it has 2 of the same legendary creatures, so we're going to mulligan. It's not that bad of a hand, but we could have much better 6s, so this one's going to be a keep. I want to hit the third land, so I'm going to put Resto on the bottom, even though Resto's a great card. Swamp Inquisition. Alright. If you guys want to see what deck we're playing, you can just type in deck list, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just look at the list on newmontgaming.com. They took the path. Alright, so this is probably Death Shadow. They just happen to have... Oh, look at that guy, the little scarecrow in the swamp. I've never seen this swamp before. That's an interesting one. They took the path. Interesting. Definitely makes me think we're playing against Death Shadow. Alright, welcome back to round one. My computer turned off, had a little issue there, but we're back and we're still playing against Abzan. What you missed was we got our Smuggler's Captor Maelstrom Pulsed, and then we just played a Blade Splicer. I don't know, something like that. Inquisition, alright. I assume they're going to play a Tarmogoyf pretty soon, so they're probably going to take either Smuggler's Captor or Flicker Wisp, well, actually, or Blade Splicer, because then their Tarmogoyf gets double blocked pretty easy. But they probably want us to double block so they can Fatal Push one of the golems and kill the other golem with the Tarmogoyf. So yeah, I'm assuming they take one of the flyers here. I don't know if it's my RAM that causes my computer to restart for no reason. Gotta figure that out. My opponent is taking their time picking which card they want to take here. Flicker Wisp presents the most damage, so that's probably correct, but they clearly didn't like our Smuggler's Captor. They traded 3 for 2 on Smuggler's Captor. For the record, I'm on Smuggler's Captor in my Mono White Taxes list over Sarah Avenger. Sarah Avenger is obviously great that you can vial it in, but I really like Smuggler's Captor in pretty much every other situation. You can't cast Sarah Avenger until turn 4, so it's not a 2-drop. It's an efficient 3/3 flyer with vigilance, which is really nice, but Smuggler's Captor's loot ability just makes it way better for me, and it turns our blade splicers and our Thraben inspectors into pilots for Smuggler's Copter, which is nice. I'm just gonna play another blade splicer. I think that's where I want to be right now. Just put a bunch of threats into play. I mean, Stirring Wildwood's pretty annoying, but if they pass the turn with Stirring Wildwood up, that's not so bad for us. Siege Rhino. Yeah. Alright. This is Siege Rhino Abzan. I'm gonna play the land. Yeah, not attacking. Pulse. Tireless Tracker. That's good. That's a good card. I've been consistently impressed with Tireless Tracker in Modern. I think the card's very good. It's still good in Standard, and it's also good in Modern. Path. So they're gonna outvalue us eventually. Gonna Ghost Quarter. It's possibly right to just Ghost Quarter the Gavany. Because eventually they get their Siege Rhino big enough and we can't trade off, but I don't think they're gonna want a Gavany anytime soon. So we get their green source, that feels pretty good too. And it's also a 3/4 reach green source, so that stops them from activating Gavany as well. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I think that was definitely the right choice. Alright, they have another green source, but I don't think activating Gavany is where they want to be right now. It might be, but it's just so bad against Path. Resto's pretty solid. Gonna leave the extra planes in my hand. Definitely not attacking here. We're gonna pay the 2 to pay for Arbiter. Crack Marsh Flats. Do I make him pay another 2? Probably not. I guess actually making them pay another 2 might have been alright. They crack one less clue. Yeah, we're gonna need to find a path for their Tireless Tracker so they can't keep getting all this value. We're kind of sitting on the top of that, huh? That looks pretty good. Tarmogoyf, yeah. Alright. Means they probably have Fatal Push. Clues left there. I mean, I gotta go for it. I need to like go for it at some point, but I'm sure they have Fatal Push here. So that sucks. No, no Fatal Push. Alright. That's pretty sweet. A lot of first strike blockers seem pretty good. But yeah, we got 4 more turns of attacking with Resto to try and get this game win in. Came back to a Siege Rhino, yeah. Yep. Siege Rhino's here. I'm pretty annoyed with my computer turning off like that. Damn, fetch land. So much value. It's not even fair. Tireless Tracker, you have so much value. You didn't pay for the Arbiter, did you? Yeah, they didn't pay for Arbiter that time. That was a little awkward. Grim Flayer. I mean, they can't attack me. 3 more turns. Guess they don't have the path. So many first striking blockers. Eventually they'll find a removal spell for our Angel, though. I think. Path the Angel. Or like Lingering Souls would be fine here for them. Buys them a bunch of turns. Yeah, it's really unlikely that we can sneak this win. There's the path. Yeah. But we can hold up the ground for a while and maybe just draw another flyer. Each flyer we draw is a must answer for them. And we do have a lot of flyers left in the deck. And they still can't really attack us on the ground. It's just they're getting so much value off the Tireless Tracker that this could end up being bad. Lily of the Veil. Make us discard our land, I guess. Guess I should have played the land to play around Lily. Not a huge deal though. We already have 4 lands in play. Can cast every spell on our deck. The Lily is kind of scary because the ultimate is pretty annoying. They discarded another Lily. They're attacking with Tarmogoyf. What? Alright. How about this wall of first strikers? Sure. Another one? Oh no. Blown out. Alright, that's game over. Alright, now this game's definitely over. That sucked. Gideon, get in there. Relic, get in there. Rest in peace, get in there. Graph Digger's not so much. Mirror Crusader, get in there. Deck and Stone, get in there. I don't love Vile in this matchup, but it's not bad. I'm going to trim at least one Vile. Mind Sensor is really bad against Lingering Souls. Let's get rid of it. Flicker Wisp, same idea. Probably just go to 2 Flicker Wisps. Because Flicker is really good when it's good. I think go down to 3 Thalia. I mean, Thalia is good against them, but I don't really want to draw 2. And I guess I can cut it to Raven Inspector. Yeah, let's try this. Ooh. Yeah, I'll keep it. We got 2 sideboard cards and a turn 1 Vial. I mean, we're probably not going to get to keep the Relic. The Relic's probably not long for this world here. But we're going to make land drops. Mutavault's good against Lily. Tech Edge is just good against their deck. Oh, Relic's going to land. That's good. Another Plains was not an optimal draw there, but Relic's sweet. Does let us Cascadian. We did want to get that Plains at some point. This is game 3 against Abzan. Oh no, game 2 against Abzan. Excuse me. It's possible that I should just crack the Relic, but since we have a play on turn 4, another Vial. I mean, sure, right? Can attack with Mutavault. Get that 2 damage in. This leaves us open to them killing our Relic, which is a little bit annoying, but hopefully we just get to slam Gideon and take over the game. Excusey. Card's not going to be that good in this game, I don't think, with this Relic in play. Ooh. That was a good draw. The good father. Make a knight. Pass the turn. This is exactly the type of matchup where you want Gideon. Grindy, Abzan decks. Abzan, Jund, Jeskai, blue-white control. You just want to slam Gideon and just like get a bunch of value every turn. It's like card advantage built in, kind of. Siege Rhino. That's a good one. It's pretty good here. Guess I'll exile my own card. Blade Splicer. We can take him off double white. I don't think that does too much, but I still think it's good to use Tech Edge here. Or we could just crack the clue. We can hold up the Tech Edge. Yeah, probably better crack clue. Arbiter. Could make it a 5/5 and swing. Or just make another dude. Probably just make it a 5/5 and swing is pretty good. Just get the beats in. And just drop a Blade Splicer. Tireless Tracker, you got it. Shit. Fetch land, huh? Gonna just vial it in anyway. They might crack the fetch in response, which would be correct, but they didn't. And we got him. Alright, got game 2. Cool. I'm glad we didn't have to play that one out, because that would have been kind of annoying. So Sunlance does kill Scavenging Ooze, the Grim Player, and Tireless Tracker before they get out of control. It's possible that Sunlance is a card we should have in our deck. But what would I put it in over? Go down to 2 Thalias? Play a Sunlance? Maybe I'll play 1. Nah, I really don't want to. I think I might want the fourth Thraben Inspector, but maybe not. Let's just run it back. Mirror Crusader is really good if they don't Inquisition it out of our hand. Oy. This hand can't actually cast Mirror Crusader, which is a pretty big problem. but it can cast Resto and Thalia. Resto's not at its best in this matchup. It's just a 3-power flyer. Probably getting Inquisitioned here. Bye-bye Mirror Crusader. Why are all these card frames different? It's pretty annoying that I have to keep switching where my face is or whatever. Fetchy fetch. Two card types in there right now. Yeah, I mean, we only have one play. And it's a good blocker for the Flayer. If they can kill our Thalia and attack with Flayer, we're in a lot of trouble. No white source. Lily, sack a dude. No, they can't Lily because we have Thalia in play. Collective Brutality, get our path too. Oh no, they're just doing -2/-2. Fuck. Alright. And now this is real bad. They're probably going to get up to 4 types. We do have a path for it, but they get to stack their deck here. Let's see what they're going to put in the yard. Put a card on top, put a card on top, put a card on top. They want to draw all their cards. Oh, fuck. Ether Vial, huh? Not a great draw on turn 3. Yeah, they left all 3 cards on top, so that's pretty scary. Thoughtseize. I suppose I have to pat this guy. I really don't want him to hit again. And we're probably going to lose our Resto since we can cast Resto next turn. They get their basic plane, so we fix their mana. But this shuffles their deck, so they're not going to draw one of the other cards. It's possible we should have done this on upkeep, actually. It's probably just correct to have done it on upkeep, since they topped 3 cards. Little mini punt. I'll throw a punt in there. Windswept Heath, pass. Alright. I could double tech edge, which is probably right, actually. Get their township and their overgrown tomb right now. That feels really good. I think that's the right play. So the way that works is you have to hold priority when you're killing the first one. So that's what I did. Held priority by holding control on Magic Online, or in real life you just say holding priority. I'm gonna tech edge your land, and then I'm gonna tech edge your other land with that on the stack. The only reason I did it like that is because they could have failed to find with Windswept Heath because they had 5 lands in play. So it actually wouldn't have really mattered. It's more useful when they only have 4 lands. But in that instance, I don't think they were gonna crack their Windswept Heath for no value. They do have more lands though. That's kind of a bummer. Abrupt Decay. Alright. 1 card to 1 card. Game on. Cactus Clue. Take edge. Attack for 1. Go. Got to play a little faster. Our opponent has more time on their clock. No Siege Rhino, Tireless Tracker, no land, no. God damn it! All right, that's annoying. At least we have the path. Just gonna path right now. Get 1 more damage in. Go with decent. Not good against Smuggler's Captor. Path is a good draw. Another Smuggler's Captor. Yeah, I guess I really don't need the path at this point. Oh. And they scoop to the Smuggler's Captor. That's interesting. I don't really know why they scoop to the Smuggler's Captor. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. But, yeah, we were probably going to discard the path because it doesn't do much here. Like, we have a much faster clock than them being at 5, and they're going to 2 this turn. But yeah, we got there. Hey, welcome to round 2 with Death and Taxes. This hand's solid, not exciting, but it's solid. We're going to keep it. Only reason it's not exciting is because there's no Ether Vial, but we could draw an Ether Vial off the top, and then this hand is like pretty ideal. We have a removal spell, we have a turn 2 disruption spell. Ooh, we're playing against the Mirror, except for their version is running Thought-Knot Seer, which the path is going to be good against, but they could have Thought-Knot Seer as early as next turn. Drawing a 1-drop was great. Definitely going to cast it. Only way that this is bad for us is if they do go a second Eldrazi Temple into Thought-Knot Seer next turn. It's just pretty unlikely that they have the second Eldrazi Temple and a Thought-Knot Seer in hand, but it does happen. I play Eldrazi and Taxes a decent amount, and I do get that hand a decent amount of the time, even though it doesn't seem like it should be a thing. It does happen. Alright, Thalia. I suppose we should play our own Thalia. So that nobody's casting non-creature spells ever. Thanks, Bo. Appreciate that. It's one of my favorites. Picked it up kind of recently. Huh. This makes me think they have another Thalia in hand, so I'm just gonna let this come in. It also means they might just want to cast a non-creature spell. Ghost Quarter go, huh? It's good for us. No Thought Knots here. Phylon 2 could be Sarah Avenger, but usually Eldrazi in Texas doesn't run Sarah Avenger. They could violin another Thalia and block our Thalia. That would be fine. I'd be okay with that. I'm not going to attack with Thraben Inspector because it's probably just going to get eaten. Alright, nothing. Blade Splicer. It's your turn. Blade Splicer pretty solid in this matchup. Not great against Eldrazi Displacer, but or at least the Golem tokens aren't great against Eldrazi Displacer. But they clearly didn't have Eldrazi Displacer last turn. They could have a Path plus a Wasteland Strangler right now, which would be pretty terrible for us. Trying to think of what they could have in their hand. They don't have any Tide Hollow Sculler because they would have vialed it in. They don't have a Thought Knots here because they would have cast it last turn. They don't have an Eldrazi Displacer because they would have cast that last turn. So I'm thinking they have Wasteland Strangler and maybe more Thalias. Like they might have another Thalia. A Wasteland Strangler and maybe 2 more lands. That would be pretty ideal for us. Oh, looks like... Oh, they want a Wasteland Strangle right now? They want to go get their Black Source, killing their Eldrazi Temple? That's great for me. Oh, they're going to do the Flicker. They're going to do the dirty here. This is modern. Bo. Yeah, they're doing the dirty. They're going to use our Blade Splicer to kill our Golem. It's pretty dirty. Oh, they're going to use our Blade Splicer to kill our Thalia. Alright. That's okay. I'd rather keep the Golem than the Thalia anyway, I think. I don't want to give anything away by attacking. They don't have a path here, they're kind of boned. Yeah, they need exactly path. And if they don't have it, we're going to be pretty far ahead here. That feels good. Eating a Flicker Wisp with a resto. Super good feels. I guess we want to crack a clue. Another resto, huh? I may want to press the advantage here. Just get in there with the golem as well. It's a fine trade. Do I just double block? I think I just double block, huh? They must have another Thalia. No blocks. Yeah, I think they're sitting on another Thalia. Just gonna crack a clue. Pay 2 to do it. No blocks. They got nothing. All right. Crack a clue. Another path. All right. Fine to pass the turn here. Fire up the Shambling Vent. Eldrazi Temple. They ticked Vial up to 4. Activating Vial on 4. That's fine. Put the Thought-Knots here into play. Target me. Alright. Now we'll do this. I have 3 Path to Exiles in my hand. Do you want to scoop? They may just scoop. I probably would. 2 restos on board? Yeah. Gideon seems pretty good in this matchup. Sunlands actually kills Wasteland Strangler and Eldrazi Displacer. So Sunlands isn't bad. I think we actually bring it in because Eldrazi Displacer is pretty annoying. Deck and Stone is good. We could bring in our own Stony Silences. But that's probably not very good. Mirror Crusader can't get Fatal pushed, which they probably bring in, but otherwise doesn't do a ton. Gideon's probably good. This game goes pretty grindy, pretty late, so having a Gideon seems pretty strong. The Mind Sensors are not good, although they are flyers. So maybe the Mind Sensors are okay, but we're going to cut all the Arbiters for sure. Arbiter's terrible. Thalia is also not great. But she does block pretty well, I guess. Is Crusader better than Mind Sensor? No, Mind Sensor has flying, so I can just get in over their Thought-Knots ears. But Crusader does trade with Thought-Knot's here, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna try it like this. Sunlance, Smuggler's Captor, Resto. Resto is one of the best cards in the matchup. I'm gonna keep it just because of how good Resto is. And because we're up a game. If this is game 2, I probably don't keep this hand. They have no Vial on turn 1. That's a good start for us. Mutavault. Well, our hand's pretty weak to Disruption. Sunlance doesn't kill Tide Hollow Sculler, which is kind of a big problem. Sunlance basically just kills Wasteland Strangler and Eldrazi Displacer, but Eldrazi Displacer is definitely something we need to kill. Yeah, I'm gonna play Plains here. Copter. Temple, Thought-Knot's here. Shit. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Restoration Angel, bye bye. The reserve cards are getting insane. I didn't know they went up again. But yeah, I'm sure they're getting crazy. If you want to play Vintage and Legacy and stuff, then I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess I just play the Mind Sensor, crew the Copter, loot. Probably loot away the castle. Thalia. Yeah, Thalia is better than nothing. We are attacking for 5 next turn. We're actually winning the race, so yeah, Thalia is fine. Good blocker. While we're winning the race in the air. Sending with the TKS. Transmute artifact is $190. Jeez. That's crazy. Yeah, it's... I don't know. It might be the bubble, right? Like, it might just pop. But Magic's never really had a bubble because it's always just kept going up. So I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe everything's just going to keep on going up and up and up. They had no play there. What the hell's in their hand? Must have a path. What are they doing? Well, I'm definitely going to pat this right now. I don't know what they could have to protect it. And draw a card. They chose not to find. They failed to find? Really? Is this real life? I probably should have left the Ether Vial in my hand, but I don't know, Vial's kind of cool. Fatal Push? What is this? Oh, Dismember. They're gonna dismember before combat, I guess, right? They definitely play basics. They probably just have them both in their hand and didn't want to. Yeah, there's a Fatal Push. All right. And didn't want to play them because they knew we had Tech Edge in hand. But I really don't understand it that well. They might have just misclicked. Because unless they're playing a really wonky, like, homebrew version of the deck, which it doesn't look like they are, it seems like they're playing all the normal cards. And they had basics last game, I'm pretty sure. Resto, what's up? Welcome to the team, baby. I'm just going to attack with these two. Another Fatal Push? No, they got a path here. Blessed Alliance. Okay. Blessed Alliance, that's a weird card to bring in against me. Yeah, I'll sack Dahlia. Just gonna play the Tech Edge, even though they might Ghost Quarter it. They play their 4th land. Even Mind Sensor. That's fine. Oh, and then Path. That's not fine. Got there. So I can kill both their colored sources here. That's probably what I want to do. Ugly Path to Exile, yeah, I don't really like that one that much. Kind of want to see how this goes. Nice. Alright, got both their colored sources. That feels pretty good. And we're just gonna pump up the volume over here with this Mutavault and smash. I guess if they draw another Thought-Knots here and a land to play it, that's kind of difficult for us. But I think they're stuck on 2 lands right now, neither of which produce colors. They can Ghost Quarter themselves, but I don't think they want to do that. Yeah, we're going to take it up to Trace. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get that clue. Fire up the vault. Bring the vault beats. Didn't have to play the Thraben Inspector yet, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, wow. They went for it? Really? Alright. I will definitely make this play. And they scoop. Alright. Beat the mirror match. I don't know if they were just not playing basics and didn't get a basic with that Thought-Knots here path, but it was really weird that they didn't. But yeah, that was round 2. Hello, and welcome to round 3 with Death and Taxes. Doing pretty good so far. Beat Abzan and Eldrazi in Taxes. So we are 2-0. This hand has no lands in it. But, I mean, I could imagine a world in which it's correct to keep this hand on the draw. Because if we do hit Vial on turn 2, this hand is great. I mean, Vial on turn 1, if we get that draw, this hand's very good. But, gonna mulligan just because if we don't hit the land on turn 1, we don't do anything. I'm gonna keep this one, but it's definitely not a great hand. Plains, no. Bottom that. We could really use a 2-drop or a 1-drop in the next 2 draw steps. Our opponent is playing Elves. This hand is particularly bad against Elves. We have no interaction. Let's throw down the Mutavault. Oh, jeez. I don't think we're gonna get there. Almost think we should just scoop without showing them anything else. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. But if we can find a path for the Azuri, they're not doing much of anything here. It's not a path for the Azuri. Not gonna show them anything. Just play Ghost Quarter so they're guessing what deck we're playing. Coco. Yeah, this is bad. Elves is generally a pretty bad matchup for Death and Taxes. They just flood the board with little dudes, and we don't have much in the way of dealing with a bunch of little things. Luckily, there's key cards that you want to kill, like Azuri and Devoted Druid and Heritage Druid, but they're attacking with Azuri? Okay. Could we get there? I mean, they're not doing anything. They're going to attack us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next turn. That's not that bad. Still don't want to show them what deck we are, so just playing Ghost Quarter in case they kill us next turn. It was an interesting attack with Azuri there. I'm pretty sure we made the right block. Because we were dead the turn after if they didn't attack with Azuri. Pretty sure. If you're a Heritage Druid, that's fine. Huh. Going to 13, that's fine. Looks like we are going to show them what deck we are. Dropping the Splicer. Alright, Elves, what you got for me here? Court of Calling, and I'm not actually dead, but it's not good if they draw Court of Calling. Collected Company, you're a champion, my friend. You are a goddamn champion. Azuri, sweet. Okay. Does that mean they can go off with Devoted Druid and Azuri? Does that work? I think it does, huh? Oh no, they need 2 Devoted Druids. Are we dead? They're gonna overrun right here. So we can't block because of overrun. Suppose they might as well still do it, right? We're at 4. And we're dead. Alright, well, we did have to show them what deck we were, because if they didn't draw a Collected Company or an Azuri or a Chord off the top of their deck there, we actually could have just ran away with that game. They did get a Collected Company and we died. But I was happy to show them the deck with the off chance that they whiff for a couple turns and we just smash them. They got pretty lucky though, drew the second Collected Company and found an Azuri with it. So yeah, we died. But yeah, Thalia I don't think is great in this matchup. It does slow down their Collected Companies and their Chords, but it's not good against their creature heavy hands, although it does have blocking capabilities. What are we bringing in? Definitely the Sun Lances, definitely the Deck and Stone. Gravedigger's Cage for sure. Alright, that's a decent amount of things. Even Mind Sensor is good against Chord. Blade Splicer clogs up the ground pretty good. But I think we can cut one of those. I think we can trim a Vial. Maybe trim a Mind Sensor. It just stops Chord, really. It doesn't do that much else. And we have 4 Arbiters. And Chord's still going to hit something, even with Mind Sensor in play. Maybe we just get rid of both Mind Sensors. I think the other flyers are better. And they cost 3. Yeah, I think that looks good. So yeah, game 2 here against Elves. We had a pretty awkward opener, and our opponent had a pretty fast start, and they let us trade off a Mutavault for their Azuri, which was pretty sweet, but then they were able to find another Azuri before we could mount the counter attack. But had they whiffed for like one more turn, and then we drew a path the turn after, maybe we could have been right there. Yeah, we want to play first. Mirror Crusader is great. Path is great. Thraben Inspector is great. But if we don't hit our second land on turn 2, we're in a lot of trouble. I think I'm going to keep it and just hope for the best. This hand has 2 cards that we really want in this matchup. A 1-drop, and we just really need to draw lands. But even if we don't, we have a few turns with the path. Vial's pretty good too. If I didn't draw land, Vial is pretty much just as good. Devoted Druid, you got it. Metal Sentinel, you got it. That's not a land. That's a problem. Alright, two non-lands in a row is bad for us, but at least we have the Vial. Could have been a bad keep. We're playing 23 lands. Each draw step is about a 40% chance to draw a land. And if we hit the second one, we're likely to hit the third with the clue. So it's tough. Do I have to path the Devoted Druid in response? Otherwise they just make infinite mana here. No, I guess I can path it in response to the untap, right? Yeah, so we're fine. We just let this happen. I guess they could just untap it again, though, huh? Yeah, actually, I think I probably should have pathed it, but I'm glad that I didn't. I kind of want to path the Heritage Druid, actually. Because that mana is going to leave their mana pool. Could path my own Thraben Inspector as well. Just get that second land. That seems low value though. I think we want the Heritage Druid. Although stopping their 3 mana isn't that great at this point. Yeah, I'm really not sure. This is a tough one. Well, they wanted the 3 mana. What you got? Is it Azuri? I want it to be one of the big guys. One of the must-path cards. E-Witness? Fuck! Oh, that's not an elf? What the hell? Oh, that is so gross. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna win this game. That's not an elf, though. It's not fair. A land. I mean, this is not good. Do we just make them pay 1 extra for the cocoa? I think we do this main phase. So their cocoa costs an extra mana. Not that it matters too much, but it could be the difference between them overrunning this turn or not being able to overrun this turn. And that, in my opinion, is good enough. There's the Azuri. They do have overrun up. I wonder if they'll even... Yeah, they'll attack and then overrun if we block. Oh. I guess they just wanted a cocoa, which makes more sense. Yeah, because I would have blocked. Joins elite devoted druid. Alright, well, we still just have to get rid of the Zuri. The Zuri. Definitely taking that up. Another resto, not a great draw. Can't crack the clue because we can't cast Path if we crack the clue. Definitely have to crew this. Need to kill Azuri right now. Or find like a Flicker Wisp to get him out of there until the end step. There's a Flicker Wisp. That's pretty good. This way we can crack the clue. Wisp them and a turn. Wisp them again with Resto, and then wisp them again. Yeah, I guess this could be the way to victory here. Just beat down with flyers and keep wisping away their Azuri until the end of their turn. We do have a game plan. Suppose we just crack the clue here. Yeah. Land, sure. Oh shit. No. Oh shit. God damn it. No. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, I picked that up real good. Oh no. Quarter calling for 2. Did that give us a chance here? The fact that they didn't just Azuri. I meant to wisp that out until their end step. That was really bad. But this might give us another turn. We might not be dead. Metal Sentinel's gonna untap. That's 5, 10, 15, 18. So we block with Thalia, we don't die. Then we're dead though. Yeah, that was such a big misplay. Well, we don't deserve to win this one. Definitely needed to violin the Flicker Wisp at the end step of my turn to take the Azuri out until their end step. Didn't do it, and now they have a bunch of dudes with Overrun. And so now we're probably dead. We're taking 13 here, going to 5. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to block. Yeah, we totally fucked that up. But at least they gave us a chance by not just attacking with everything there. At least we got a chance. Yeah, I want to take it up. Gonna cast Mirror Crusader. Actually, through this. Wait, we're at 5. How do we not die next turn? We can swing 6. They're attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures that are all at least. Shit. I don't know if we can attack with Smuggler's Copter. We definitely attack with the Wisp. Get him to 12, and then we have 3, 6, 9, 13 damage coming in. Yeah, alright, cool. So we just have to not die. Yeah, I think we could do this. Alright, so Wisp is definitely coming in. Because Wisp is getting blinked on the end step. And I don't think we're dead here. They do have infinite mana though, so if they get anything, then they got us. But take your Azuri till forever. Basically, have 13 points of damage. Unblockable coming in. Oh, it's not unblockable because they have the Vizier. Pendelhaven. The Vizier is white. It can block Mirror Crusader. But we have another Resto. Huh. That does present a problem here. Maybe we should have attacked the Smuggler's Copter too? Would we have died? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I don't think we were gonna die. Damn. Apparently we should have attacked the smuggler's copter as well. But the same play works next turn, as long as they whiff again. Yes. Bring it. Nothing? Sweet. Alright. Got your Azuri back. It's all yours. I wonder if they have Path. Sunlands. You just kill the Azuri for good, huh? Or do I kill the Devoted Druid, not the Azuri? But they can pump, so Sunlands doesn't do it. Because I can just pump right now. So Sunlands wants to kill something. Guess it has to be Devoted Druid? No, because then they just pump. The only thing you can kill is E-Witness. Suppose we kill E-Witness then, huh? Alright, hold on. So they can block Mirror Crusader with Vizier. But if they do that, they don't have 5 damage coming in, I don't think. Can just attack with Flicker Wisp again. What's the best line here? I can play Sunlands and Arbiter, giving me more blockers and less attackers to, and then we can just attack with Flicker Wisp and do the same thing over again. I think that's the line I want to go with. Oh no, I can't cast Sunlands because Thalia. Oh yeah. Let's crew the Copter. Maybe? Draw a card? Oh, this is tough. Alright. Get him to 9 with the Flicker Wisp. Then definitely got them dead the turn after. We can get them to 3 and they can block the Mirror Crusader. And then we blink the Flicker Wisp. Have another 2 blockers. 4 blockers for their 5 blockers for their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures. I think we're not dead no matter what there. And they have to block with the Vizier. I think that's okay. I think we fire it up. I think we go for it. This could be super wrong. I'm open to it being super wrong. They do have a path. For the Mirror Crusader? Alright, alright. Fair enough. Path. That's better than Sunlands. I think the play is still Arbiter. And then on end step, we'll vial in the Resto for the Flicker Wisp. Get their Zuri. And hope they can't kill us one more turn in a row. We do have a path, but the path is uncastable at this moment. 4 blockers. So you can block all the 2 power guys. 1, 2, 3. Then they attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we're dead if they swing. Yeah, they don't have enough here. This looks fine to me. Got him. Woo! Won that game. Yes. Woo! All right. Snuck out of that one. Oh man. That was a close one. Had to really do a lot of math. Combat math. It's not always easy. The Flyers are really good at beating down, huh? Let's see. Rest in Peace is maybe good against E-Witness, but I don't know. I can't really bring in a card that's good against just E-Witness. Thalia is probably the worst card. Could go down to 2 Thalias, put in another Ether Vial, because Ether Vial does let us get pretty far ahead on board pretty quickly, but drawing the second Ether Vial is really bad. Blade Splicer was pretty solid at gumming up the ground, but the Flyers seem better. It might even be better to switch Thalia out for a Mind Sensor. Just have more Flyers so I can win in the air while they're dirtling. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut a Thalia for a Mind Sensor. Alright, game 3 against Elves. Barely snuck out that last win. This hand's got removal, Flyers, and a 2-drop, but it's a 3 Canopy hand. Oh geez. Can I even keep this? I have to take like 7 damage in the first 3 turns. Well, 6 I guess. 6 damage in my first 3 turns from my lands. That's crazy. I don't think I can keep this. Right? Triple Canopy. Ooh, this is pretty close though, because this hand is fine. If any of these are plains or like a land that doesn't hurt me when I tap it, I'd keep this hand. I'm gonna mulligan because it's just, yeah, this is better. I would have taken so much damage. Yeah, we want that Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, we want that. Heritage Druid. Yeah, it's pretty good. Them not being able to search their deck seems kind of good right now. They're stuck on 1 land also. Yeah, let's play the Arbiter, because if they get a fetch, they can use it, but then they're kind of stuck. Dwyna's Elite is fine. I mean, it's great with Heritage Druid. They can now Coco if they want, which is crazy. Coco would be really good. Oh, they tapped that wrong, it looks like. Did they misclick? Elvish Archdruid, that's fine. I wonder if they misclicked that. Oh, because they wanted to attack with Heritage Druid. I'm tempted to just block. So if I block it, next turn I play an Arbiter, path the Archdruid. That seems alright. It leaves them with not 4 mana. Whereas if I don't block Heritage Druid, then they do have 4 mana, so they can Coco. I think I want to leave them with not 4 mana. Let's block. It's an interesting attack on their part there. They thought maybe it was free, I guess, but Heritage Druid's one of their best creatures. Kind of happy to block it there. Another Ghost Quarter is pretty sexy. No chance I'm doing anything else this turn. Alright. Game plan enacted. 3 mana, they have another one. Or is this Mr. Azuri? ENT or mono white? I've been having better results with mono white. I think it's just a more consistent deck. But I'm not really sure what's better positions. In testing, I've just happened to do better with... I'm going to take this too, though. That guy doesn't do anything. Better luck with mono white, but I mean, obviously... Oh, shit. Wait, they can't activate it yet. So that's not so bad. I think I want to get their only land and play Blade Splicer. Yeah, it seems fine. Put them down to 2 mana sources. Yeah. Could even attack with Arbiter here. I think that's actually correct. Yeah, I'm attacking with Arbiter. Block with Azuri, I dare you. Yeah, I've had better luck. I just really like Smuggler's Copter. I guess you could play Smuggler's Copter in Eldrazi and Taxes as well. But this deck just seems more consistent. Like, you do the same thing most of the time. 2 Smuggler's Copters, huh? That feels pretty good. I think we just want to cast both of those. And start bringing the beats the next couple turns. Hopefully they don't draw any more mana sources. Heritage Druid would be really bad for us. I really hope they don't draw a Heritage Druid. I'm really happy they let us trade with their Heritage Druid. Alright, they have up to 3 mana now. And no cord, it seems like. That's a good draw. Don't really want to get him up to 4 mana though. So let's just crew it up. They could also have Path, but they can't cast Path right now, so. Copter over Bob. I'm not sure. That's why. I mean, I tried Copter over Bob a couple times with Eldrazi and Taxes, and I didn't think it was that great. That deck doesn't have as many like easy ways to power up the Copter because you don't play Blade Splicer. So you're like powering on Copter with 2/2s or 3/2s a lot of the time, which is kind of awkward. I like this deck because I'm powering up Copter with Thraben Inspector and Blade Splicer most of the time, which just feels like so much value. But yeah, I also just really like Blade Splicer and Restoration Angel, so that's probably why I like this one a little bit better right now. Even Mind Sensor. Ooh, it's kind of cool, but ooh, that does give us lethal next turn. Maybe we just keep lethal next turn and get rid of this path. Ooh, that's tough. I think lethal next turn's better. Give him 1 turn to find a way out of this. I don't think they can kill us next turn unless they Coco, which they probably have Coco in hand, but we have Ghost Quarter for their land? I don't know. I think we discard Path. I think it's crazy, but I think it discard Path. Discard Blade Splicer. GQ with Aven and Arbiter is pretty good, yeah. You go to 8. I suppose we GQ right now, yeah, maybe that's... Because they have enough to pay for Arbiter, but they don't have enough... I mean, they don't... If we hit this land and they don't get a new one, then... Yeah, we just do this now. For sure. They're going to pay for the Arbiter, but they might still just not hit. Yes! I think we got this. We have lethal. Oh, yes. What could they even have? Cord doesn't do it. Yes! Oh, yes. Oh, that felt good. That felt real good. Woo, beat elves. All right. Hello, and welcome to round 4 with Death and Taxes. We're going to be on the play. I like this hand on the play. I'm going to keep. I'm going to start with Ghost Quarter and pass so they don't know what we're doing. A lot of decks play Ghost Quarter. Elves again. Oh, jeez. And it's elves again. Well, we're going to need to draw some removal. So let's go with this. So we can dig into some removal. Devoted Druid, you got it. You're stuck on 1 land? No, you have another land. Alright. The land is good. The second arbiter maybe not good, but the mind sensor. I mean, mind sensor flies, so it can kill them, which is pretty nice. We're going to kill the horizon canopy right now. Which means I probably discard the other arbiter. When am I going to cast it, right? Yeah. Strip mine. The Elves deck doesn't play a lot of lands, so this could be good. They do have a Coco though, it looks like. They could hit. Oh, Elvish Visionary isn't so bad. Hopefully they don't draw a land off the Visionary though. Although I guess drawing a land off Visionary is not the end of the world for me either. Bunch of 1/1s in play, that's not so bad. I can beat the 1/1s. Flash Fire is good against Cord, but we already are good against Cord with the Arbiter. Could just play another Smuggler's Copter. Could just attack first and then decide what we want to do after. Yeah, that is probably the best call. Let's attack first, do the draw card thing, and then figure it out. Thalia. Thalia is not something I want to play. She does make it so they can't Coco again, though. So maybe she is something I want to play. Well, I guess they can Coco again anyway, because they could just put another counter on Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid... Oh no, they can't put another counter on it, it'll die. 1, 2, 3, 4 though. No, they can Coco... shit. Do I want to play Thalia here? Discard the Copter? Yeah, we're gonna play Thalia, just because if they don't draw a land, they can't Coco again. And Coco is my worst card for me right now. That or just like Devoted Druid go off, but they can't cast Devoted Druid. What is this? Oh, they thought they could Coco? Yeah. Yes, they definitely have a Coco in hand. That's awesome. Alright. Slowed them down a turn. Alright, now they can Coco next turn. And now they have a ton of creatures in play. Maybe they were going to do that anyway. Maybe they don't have a Coco, but they have a good blocker. And some flying beatdowns coming in. Path. I suppose I want to path the Devoted Druid. So that makes it so they still can't cast Coco. And if we draw a land here, we might change up what we're doing. Another Thalia is definitely the discard. Alright, this is interesting. I guess we could Flicker Wisp our planes and then path the Devoted Druid still on end step. Yeah, that's definitely the play. Yep. Flicker Wisp, doing all the things. And then on end step, when the planes comes back in, we're going to path their Devoted Druid. Oh no, because Thalia's in play, we can't do that. Oh, I forgot. Thalia, you're always making it awkward, man. Alright, well, we might be dead then. If they hit Vizier and... Ooh, Heritage Druid. Oh, jeez. This is bad. This is bad news. Alright, I guess if they had Heritage Druid anyway, then pathing to the Devoted Druid wasn't going to be that good. Twina's Elite is fine. They have basically infinite mana here. I mean, not actual infinite mana, but if they Coco into the right things, or if they Chord into them, 4 mana, 5 mana, 4 mana, 5 mana, Collected Company. If they hit good things, we're dead. Azuri, that's a pretty good thing. I don't know if Azuri kills us right now. It might. Tap 3 untapped elves. Yeah, we're probably dead right now. But if we're not dead right now, we have a path for their Azuri next turn. Ugh. Another Coco? Jeez, your hand was stacked. Hot damn. Archdruid. Alright, I mean, it's good. But I'm not dead. Five mana, overrun. Attack for 10. Oh, they're gonna untap Devoted Druid? I think I block that with Flicker Wisp at this point. That was interesting. You gonna attack with Devoted Druid, really? Huh. Do I just block it? So if I block it, then path the Archdruid, then I die to the Azuri. Block it. Block it with Thalia. So Thalia dies so I can cast Path this turn. Then I can pass something this turn. I wish I could block and then path the Archdruid. But Thalia is in play, so I can't do that. Yeah, I think we block with Thalia on the Devoted Druid. Just kill our Thalia so we can path this turn. It's gotta be right. And it blocks a damage. And actually this kills Devoted Druid as well. Yes, yes. Alright. 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 I'm into it. Take it and kill him next turn. Oh, really? Did I have 10? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Really? Yeah, you're totally right. I Proto 7. Did we have lethal? Yeah, we had lethal. I mean, we couldn't have killed them because they could have just untapped Devoted Druid and blocked. So it wasn't actually lethal. But it was because we had Flicker Wisp. We could have just flickered out the Devoted Druid and then killed him. Yeah, that was dumb. We actually did have lethal. Damn. How do we not die now? We're at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 creatures. Hmm. Hmm. This isn't good. Yeah, we should have just taken it and killed him. That was really bad. Good call, iProto. That was a punt. Man. Yeah, I should have thought about there at 10. And we do have lethal with the Thalia in play as long as we just crew the Smuggler's Copter. Oops. Oh, we have to pay a life to tap our Canopy too. Bummer. Um, Does this actually come back in yet? Or what just happened? Yeah, it's gotta be Azuri. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're just dead. We're at 7. They have a lot of attackers. I think they just swing out and we're dead. That was unfortunate. I should have thought about that. Just take it and kill them on the swing back. Because their plan was to untap the Devoted Druid so that they didn't die. Oh, what a bummer. Damn. Well, they attacked. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're dead. Oops. Damn. Alright. Unfortunate. Deck and Stones, on Lance, on Lance. This is what we did last time. Grafdigger's Cage. And we cut the 2 of the Thalias. Alright. Let's see. What are we cutting? Trim a vial. Trim a Blade Splicer or 2. They just kind of clog up the ground, so they're not great here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, it's a keep. Game 2 against Elves. Could have got game one. What a bummer that we punted there. I punted there. Elvish Mystic. Voted Druid. It's no land. Path. Alright. I think I just hold up Mind Sensor and Path. Probably makes the most sense here than just getting a 3/3 first strike in play. Coco. They always have 100 Cocos. I almost think I should Path in response, but it's just so bad. But yeah, if they hit a dude. Oh. Gotta Path the Archdruid, but I'd have to vote a Druid, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna Path it right now. It's a 2-for-1. I'll take it. Bummer I don't have anything to do here, but Smuggler's Copter, huh? Is that better than playing Blade Splicer? Probably not. Maybe, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to play Smuggler's Copter. We need to draw into more removal for what they've got going on. It gives us more options. Another Devoted Druid, sure. Llanowar Elves, sure. Even though Blade Splicer is not great in this matchup because of how many blockers they have, it still does clog up the ground pretty good. Ghost Quarter. What are the chances that Ghost Quarter hits? Not that it matters that much at this point. Guess we crew this first. Attack for 5. see what we draw. Oops. Arbiter. Well, Arbiter makes sure that Ghost Quarter hits, which is something. Also makes it a little harder for them to search their deck. But Blade Splicer clogs up the ground pretty good. I guess I'll discard a Blade Splicer. It's probably better to play the Blade Splicer anyway, though. Archdruid. Yeah, that'll do. Sure. Azuri. Oh. Alright. That's dangerous. Jeez. How close am I to lethal? They have 2 blockers. Violin, Flicker Wisp, Blink Blade Splicer, Crew the Copter, Swing 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Swing 15, but they have blockers. I think I have to hold the Flicker Wisp. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have discarded the Blade Splicer. That was a big misplay. Alright. Should have thought about the fact that I might not want to Violin Flicker Wisp on their turn, and it might just be better to play 2 Blade Splicers, and just discarded the hell out of that Arbiter. It was basically useless. Yeah, mistakes were made. Another Arbiter. Yeah. Mistakes were certainly made. Cured up. Five. Only have 8 in there next turn, so if we can get in with this Golem, then that's really good. Yeah, I guess we get in with the Golem here. They may chump block. Another Arbiter? Really? Just to like rub it in. We're just gonna draw all the Arbiters. They took it all. Alright. So we should have this then. I guess we play the Arbiter. Kill a land. Although they have like almost infinite mana next turn. Because we have to take the Azuri. Oops. But this does lower their ability to cast things just slightly. And on our end step, we got to violin this Flicker Wisp. Taking their Azuri until our next turn, and hope that this 8 damage coming in the air is going to be good enough. That's all we got here. Another one? Come on, man. Fuck. Come on, man. Alright, we're dead. Shitty. Alright. Let's go first. Let's mulligan. Welcome to round 5, by the way. We're going to keep this hand. The old no-lander first hand, not so good. But this one's got a land and a vial. And the 2 restos are a little awkward with only 1 land in hand, but at least they're creatures. So that vial is going to do a lot of work this game if it doesn't die. And in game 1, generally, vial stays alive for the entirety of the game. Hopefully we can find another land on top. The Raven Inspector. No, we just want to land. It's close though. 1 drop that we could violin, but definitely just want lands. Hers is mine. Relic of Progenitus. Progenitus. Always yield. Yeah, I want to use that ability. Damn. Alright, didn't hit our second land. That's a bummer. Oh, this is Eldrazi-tron. Chalice on 1, that's fine. We don't have any path in our hands, so Chalice on 1, not so bad. Of course, we drew the land, but we're still just going to vial in the Thalia. This is Eldrazi-tron. Matter Reshaper's fine. Can deal with that one. Path is a pretty bad draw. But we can always just Flicker Wisp this eventually, so the path is not that bad. I mean, it could be worse. We're gonna just attack. If they want to draw their card, they can draw their card. They might hit a land too, but whatever. Alright, they didn't. That's good. 4 lands, probably Thought-Knot's here. Yeah, there he is. There he is. They're probably going to take one of the restos. I'm going to let them take what they want because we can just vial in the Blade Splicer whenever. Hopefully they just take the path because they're just scared. No. 'Twas not to be. They're attacking? That was pretty funny. They almost attacked. That would have been sweet. We are going to take it up. A vial. Well, that was a pretty bad draw. Question is, do I want to tech edge or not? I definitely want to keep them off of Reality Smasher next turn, but even killing one of these lands, I probably just want to tech edge because I just get so blown out if they have the third one. And pass the turn. This resto has to like do some work. Relic, target me. You got it, friend. Really doubt you're attacking, yeah. They're stuck on 3 lands. Easy Splicer Blink. Always no on that. Another path. Alright, not the best, but we're on a 6-turn clock here. We got them on a 6-turn clock, and they can't really attack us. Even if they draw a Reality Smasher, they can't attack us. Power Plant is okay. Another Matter Reshaper is okay. I'd like to draw more Restoration Angels, really. Chalice. Woof. Chalice on 1 is killing us right now, but I mean, we're still winning this game as of right now. And those Blade Splicer tokens are just crushing right now. As is Thalia. EMAP. Gets countered. Went for it though. And the thought is what counts, right? They went for it. 3 more turns with this Restoration Angel and we get there. They do play Dismember, so they could find a Dismember. Flicker Wisp, not exactly what we want to draw at this point. 2 more turns. Wow, could we get there? This is an interesting game. Ghost Quarter. I think we just Ghost Quarter one of their lands. They found a Dismember. Ooh. They found the Dismember. They had 2. They have 4 blockers. Maybe I don't Ghost Quarter them. Just cast a creature here and hope that we can swing lethal. Seagate Wreckage. Reality Smasher, you got it. Don't give a shit about that guy. But he does block. And so they're keeping up. They probably have another Reality Smasher. Yeah. They sure do. If we could just get to a 3rd land here. Chalice on 2. That's fine. Third land, baby. No, come on, deck. No. No. Alright. Now we might die. Discard a vial. Now they can Seagate Wreckage. They're drawing 2 cards a turn. This is bad for us. Relic gets countered. land me. Holy shit. Okay. It's turn 14. I have 2 lands. I've had 3 lands in 14 turns. This is weird. Holy shit. Get out of here, Ether Vial. Alright. Well, they still can't attack, really, can they? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they probably have Karn in hand. Really? Alright, this is just getting a little insane. Holy shit. Oh no, 7 mana Karn. We couldn't have drawn a resto or a land in any of these 14 turns. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is actually insane. Uh-oh. That's a huge problem. Well, we didn't draw a land for 15 turns, and now we're actually going to lose to that Endbringer. Oh, did we discard a path? Wow, we're terrible. Definitely want to flicker that Chalice on 1. Definitely should have left the other path in my hand for this inevitability. This is damage to Thalia? Okay. That's fine. Karn. That's fine. Eat Flicker Wisp. Okay. Wow, the 3rd land took so long. And the 4th land comes right after it. I just have to not die this turn, which I think I'm fine to do. These have trample, but these don't, so I'm going to take 10. I think that's it. And then I just flash in this Mind Sensor and get them. Just hope they don't draw Dismember. I think that's the game plan here. Wow, what a crazy game 1. Yeah, Moto Shuffler being awesome. Oh no, Ghost Quarter. Oh, that's annoying. I guess I have to flash this in right now. That's bad. That's real bad. They caught on to the fact that they could Ghost Quarter us, it looks like. They could cut us down to 1 land. They have to use Karn to kill the Ether Vial? What? They have another Karn. Karn numero dos. Alright. Eat Aven Mind Sensor. Seems decent. They can start swinging now. Ghost Quarter, my Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I want to use the ability, I just can't. God damn it. I can't believe we lost this game after being so far ahead. And them at 2 life. Oh, it's so funny. Wow, we really lost this game. This is real life, and we really lost this game. If I cast Flicker Wisp, they're just gonna Karn it away. But I think we have to make them use the Karn. What's up? Alia, ski. Welcome to the stream team, buddy. I guess Blade Splicer, that puts a lot of creatures on the board that all have first strike, and it kind of makes them want to use their Karn anyway. So I guess we just cast Blade Splicer. Man, some really funny shuffles, and we weren't able to close out this game in hilarious fashion. What the hell did you draw now? Chalice on 3. Ouch, dude. That's not cool. Guess they're just gonna restart the game with Karn. I mean, our out here is just to draw another land and then another Restoration Angel. Exile my planes. Alright. That's another way they could do it. Yeah, this is a crazy game of Magic. For sure. Oh man, this is so disheartening that we couldn't close this one out. Thought Seer's fine. I want to go score to the Seagate Wreckage, but I'm not going to, because I need to draw one more land and then a Restoration Angel to win this game. That's my only way to win, and they're probably going to take my land. Take Blade Splicer. Yeah, that's pretty good too. I guess they can start attacking now. Another Reality Smasher. Yeah. I need 2 draws. God damn it. That was a bummer. Oh, wow. That was ridiculous. Stony Silence, get in my deck. Smuggler's Captors, get out of my deck. Sun Lance, you do kill some things, but I don't really like you. Deck and Stone, get in there. Dahlia is not very good. I mean, she's okay. Blade Splicer's great. Haven Mind Sensor's good because it's a flyer. Yeah, we don't want to cut any of the flyers besides the Smuggler's Captors because we're bringing in the Stony Silences. Arbiter's pretty good. Let's drop a Thalia. This looks like it could be fine. I mean, Gideon is good in this matchup, but It's not great. I guess I could trim a vial and put in a Gideon. Let's try that. I like going with 3 vials on the play. Stones, vial, it's a little awkward, but we're going to keep it. Taxed to death. I did just get taxed to death. It was pretty funny. That was a pretty interesting game 1. One of the more interesting games of Magic I've probably played. Like, of all the ways that game could have turned out, they drew the Dismember just in time to not be dead to the resto. And then, ooh, I really want to draw Plains right here. Plains me, baby. Plains me so hard. Yes! Oh! Alright. We got there. A little bit of luck after all that unluckiness last game. Luke Furman 23. Hope you're having fun with me. Welcome to the stream team. Where we tax them to death. Pow pow power plant. Battery shaper, you got it. Gonna do a little Thraben inspectoring. Path, eh? Path, strip, swing 3. Seems good. I like this line. Strip. Strip. It's a little awkward to bring in the Stony Silences with the Thraben Inspector still in the deck. Oh, another Temple, huh? The bomb. Put a counter on it, why don't you? Do we want to take it up? Yeah, I suppose we do. Yeah. What's up, Spawn 1556? Welcome to the stream team. I don't really want to play another 1-drop into this Ratchet Bomb. I could just vial in the Flicker Wisp, getting their Temple. I mean, we're definitely swinging 5. That's happening. The Ratchet Bomb's probably going to get the Vial and the Thraben Inspector. But we could save the Thraben Inspector with the Flicker Wisp. We could cast another Thraben Inspector, but then the Bomb just gets it. The Crack Bomb, though, it also kills their EMAP. I guess we just pass and see what happens. If they take it up to 2, we can blink it, which is great. Put a charge counter? That's awesome. Alright. They could Ghost Quarter our only land here, which would be sad. Yeah. Yeah, that's sad. I could save it with a Flicker Wisp. And then if we land the Stony Silence next turn, then that blows them out, because then Ratchet Bomb doesn't do anything. What are the chances we draw one of our 23 lands? So we have 21 lands left in 50 cards. That's a 42-ish, 44% chance maybe. 43.5% chance of drawing a untapped mana source next turn. So flicker out our planes, land Stony Silence, blow them out, because the Ratchet Bomb's dead. Or we just make the safer play and get the bomb. This is hard. I think we get our planes. Oh, they scooped. They scooped to the Flicker Wisp. Alright, that's great. 0% chance of drawing the land next turn. We weren't going to get the land, but they scooped to the Flicker Wisp. Alright, I'm into that. I'm into them scooping. Super into that. I think maybe we should cut some amount of Thraben Inspector, because they're pretty bad with Stony Silence. Probably go down to 2 of those. Maybe bring in another Gideon. And maybe a Mirror Crusader, because it trades off pretty well with Thought Knots here. We could just play the 4th Thalia as well. Or the 4th Vial. Let's try it like this. I think Gideon's going to be pretty strong. Vial, Path, Thalia, Flicker Wisp. Yeah, this is a hand. This is a keep. E-map. Yeah. Unfortunately, can't beat that card this time, because our Mind Sensor doesn't come down for a minute. But we do have a Ghost Quarter to combat the turn 3 Tron, which it looks like we're going to have to do for no value. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to have the Ghost Quarter, which is the worst. But we can't let them have 7 mana next turn. That's just insane. Right? I mean, we do have a Path, but we want Mind Sensor to be down before we Path. Oh no. The old turn 3 Tron from Eldrazi Tron. It's pretty unlikely that Eldrazi Tron gets the turn 3 Tron, but they had a good hand this game. So what do? It's just such low value, especially since we don't have a 3rd land. Oh man. Such a bummer. I think we have to do it. We should have the Ghost Quarter on their draw step. Hope that they draw both their wastes or something. What did you get? There's this tower. Oh man, that's a bummer. This is like the most feel bad play ever, but I think it's correct. Just sucks. I'll draw the Temple and then Thought Knots here. Alright, trigger on the stack, we're gonna Path it, so that's cool. They're ramping though. We don't have much for the inevitable Reality Smashers that are coming our way. Wow, we're so far behind on lands. Path them and Ghost Quarter for no value is kind of the worst thing ever. Flicker Wisp, exiled. Yeah, I think we had to play it the way we did, but Just really unfortunate. Alright, Gidfather might get us back in here. Gidfather. There's the tower. Here's a reality smasher. No, it's an Endbringer. Alright, well, we're really gonna need to draw Path to Exile, like, right goddamn now. Stony Silence. Ugh. That card is just blowing us the fuck out. Draw a card off Canopy. Hope for something. What do we do? Shit, Endbringer. You're the worst, man. We could just violin the Mind Sensor, Stony Silence, but then we lose both of our creatures. So that's so bad. I guess we just draw a card and probably lose this game. Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Good game. Yeah, I mean, we're dead. That was fun. Collar. I guess we should have just played Stony Silence. Holy shit, we're dead. Wow. Yeah. Collar with Endbringer. Ugh. Yeah, that was the best possible artifact they could have. I mean, I guess just a big Walking Ballista would have been a pain in my ass as well. I mean, I guess I violin Mind Sensor. I guess that's the thing that I want to do. They get to untap their Endbringer. That card is so ridiculous. Kill Thalia. You got it. Oh, Endbringer, you're such a dick. I have no idea how we beat this Endbringer. What's up, Arkin? Thanks for the good luck. I think this game's already over, but what could we possibly do here? Draw a path is something we could do. Yeah, I guess we're on draw path or die at this point here. I suppose we can just attack and blink with Resto. Because we want to cast Stony Silence right now. Because at least that shuts off most of the rest of their deck. I mean, this sucks. Because they're just going to kill the Resto and then untap and kill the Mind Sensor. But this is where we're at. This is life right now. And bring her many times and some lives. That is true. Ugh, what a bummer. They're just attacking? They're just double block? Are you for real right now? What? This is too good to be true. They must have a dismember. But whatever, dude. If you have a dismember, you have a dismember. What the hell was that? Warping whale. Sure. Seems good. Warping whale. It's like, whatever. Oh, we found the path. Game on, baby. Game on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 lands. We just have to dodge Karn for a while. I think we path on their draw step. Oh no, then they can draw a card with this guy. They can still draw a card with this guy. Yeah, I think we'll go to the end step, at least, and see what they do with it. Goes quarter. No Karn, one time, no Karn. Reality Smasher. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. What do we got? Could draw another path. Don't really want to cast another path. Ooh, Resto. The Good Father. Make a dude. Pass the turn. All is dust, huh? That's a pretty good draw. If they had to pick a draw that they could have gotten there, I think all is dust would have been pretty ideal. Yeah, we're super dead. Yeah. Alright, well, that was that. Bummer. Let's open this treasure box. I mean, not the worst, but it sucks to go 3-0 and then lose the last 2. But, you know, it happens. Played a little bit poorly in the second Elves match, and yeah, just drew really poorly in game 1 against Eldrazi Charm there. But yeah, let's open this box for a little excitement. What is this? We have 2 Magic Onlines open? Oh, weird. Opening up a treasure box. Come on, something good. 15 play points. Not bad. Not the worst treasure box.